let's talk about the key differences between math and science competitions. When I'm talking about math competitions, I'm referring to ones like AMC, the American Mathematics Competitions. In science competitions, I'm talking about fairs, international science fairs like ISEF. And look, 10 years ago, most immigrant parents had never heard of these competition names. But today, not only are students entering these contests earlier, now we see 8th graders qualifying for AMY, which is a level beyond American math competitions. But not having AMC or science fair credential can put your teenager at a disadvantage in STEM focused admissions. And I will even take a step further and say that in 2025, AI is now essential for science fair strategy. Before I go into the key differences, let me just talk about how AI can help benefit your teenager for the science fairs. So, why particularly in science fairs? Well, in math competitions, there are past problems. There's a formula, a history, a way to prepare. But in the science competitions or fairs, not so much. So that's when AI becomes indispensable because it can analyze past winning abstracts and summarize the themes. And AI can also now help students identify and ideate unique project angles that have not been done before. And then AI can also help your teenager simulate and judge questions based on their research. And then last but not least, AI can help you coach presentation responses. So this is not cheating. This is training at scale and leveraging the most innovative technology on the planet at the moment. AI helps students prepare for the unpredictability of science fair judging. Now that I got that out of the way, let's go over and talk about the actual key differences between math and science competitions. So the first difference, like I mentioned, is the existence of past problems. So for math competitions like AMC, they have archives. Science fairs like ISEF, they don't have it. And copying the past winning works in science is not studying, it's actually plagiarism. Next difference is instant feedback. So for AMC, it takes weeks to get the competition results. But most science fair winners are announced on the same day. So this could be emotionally volatile experience for teens and parents alike. Third difference is rubric. Well, math is binary. There is right or wrong answers. So the rubric is clear. You either get the problem right or you don't. Science is subjective. You got different topics, different fields, and there's no absolute scale in terms of rubric. Next up, judge. So math competitions, like I said, they have a clear answer key, objective answer key. But for science fairs, judges' moods, biases, and even their understanding can skew results. Without a judge who gets your child's work, even brilliant research might be overlooked. Next up, performance. So you must perform for both math and science competitions. For math, it's solitary. For science fairs, it's one-on-one persuasion. Your teenager will face skeptical adults and must sound confident under pressure. And like I said, AI can help simulate this training that mimic judge behavior. Another key difference is writing. And this is specifically related to the science fairs. You see, in the science competition, you must design the poster, interview, and report. All of these deliverables count. and they all involve a form of communication rooted in writing, articulation. So for students competing in science fairs, their communication must require structure, formality, beyond just writing a good essay. And in math competitions, all you're being judged on is how many problems you get right on that test. And last but not least, number of winners. So for math competitions like AMC, there is no limit on how many students can qualify and advance to the AME competition, which is the next level. But for science fairs, winners are limited. So your child's success comes at the cost of another. And that's how awards are structured, so strategy matters. Now, if you watch my previous video, then you will know that most public schools offer little to no support. For these competitions. Why is that? Because they're not funded to prioritize academic contests that don't directly impact their school rating or federal metrics. That's not a priority for them. So you as a parent, your job is to build a parallel system at home using AI for research, practice interviews and writing, find mentors, labs, community programs, and help your teen prep emotionally for subjective decisions if they're getting ready to enter a science fair. And yes, teach your child that a brilliant project might still lose, not because it wasn't good, but either because a judge didn't fully grasp it or didn't see the full potential of it. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and share this video with another parent who needs to hear this message. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.